What's up YouTube, this is Matt Yokai. I've got a small but rather important update regarding the recently announced 4th ability for Jason, Stalk. I'm sure you remember certain moments during the beta when Jason would be close by, you would hear this dramatic music, and you would know it's time to hide, flee, or stand your ground and fight. Now with Jason's new ability Stalk, the Jason player can mute the music counselors hear when he is nearby, and simultaneously increase Jason's hearing within a certain area. So within a certain area, he can hear counselors' footsteps, counselors opening drawers, doors, and windows. What I'm about to say now is just a side note, but this could also imply the Jason player might be able to hear nearby counselors talking through their microphones. Food for thought. Why was Stalk implemented in the game? Wes Keltner, one of the co-creators, loved the moments in the Friday the 13th films when the music would become silent and then Jason would suddenly appear and kill the counselor. Wes also wanted to give the Jason player a more stealthy approach to killing counselors. So with this new update to Jason, this is going to change the amount of strategy a Jason player can use in a match, but also affect how the camp counselors need to play in order to survive during the endgame of the match. Here's how Stalk works. Before Jason gets his Rage perk, Jason will be able to use Stalk about halfway through a match, so around 10 minutes in. When the Jason player uses Stalk, his screen color will change to a light blue, and he'll be off the radar, not invisible. The dramatic music will stop. However, if Jason is spotted by a counselor, the Stalk effect will deactivate and the dramatic Jason music will resume. A Jason player can use Stalk for as long as 3 minutes within one activation if he or she stands still, but if they start moving, the amount of time they can use Stalk decreases and they may only have around 20 seconds. Of course, like any of other Jason's abilities, the Jason player can cancel Stalk at any time. When Stalk is also activated, the Jason player can hear counselors' movements and activities within the radius of an entire campground. Wes also confirmed in the comments on the forums that Jason will have a different cooldown for Stalk, so each Jason will feel a little different when they use this ability. How can Stalk be used? Wes posed 3 cool ideas to use this ability. For example, the Jason player is attacking a cabin filled with counselors and steps out of view from the players. Now normally the dramatic music would still be playing, but when Jason activates Stalk, the counselors will no longer hear the music, and then foolishly step outside into the waiting arms of Jason. Another way is for the Jason player to set up a jump scare by moving into a cabin and activating Stalk while waiting for a counselor to lock himself in. Remember, Jason can use Stalk for up to 3 minutes, so that is plenty of time for the Jason player to set up ambushes and jump scares. A final tip from Wes, chaining Stalk and Shift was a popular combo during the playtesting. While it does burn Stalk faster, you could sneak into a cabin behind a counselor just as they are closing a door. That's all I have for this news update, but I want to hear what you think. How are you going to use this new Stalk ability, and how do you plan to combat this ability as a camp counselor? How will this affect your playstyle in the last 10 minutes of the game? Leave your comments below, and I will see you in the next video, where I will discuss the unofficial announcement of Jason using bear traps in the game, and maybe some other stuff as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye guys.